Okay, so I'm back and dry and crunchy, just about anyway. I'm just going to finish it off with the diffuser and just show you what I do. So gently remove your clips, not as ruggedly as I just did then. That's another thing I have had to learn in amongst this process of enjoying my curls is patience. So the clipping really is just following the scalp with the clip on the side. Oops, I've got one stuck here. So it's really just the scalp. You pick up the bit of hair and you just go and lift it like that. So it just sits on the scalp on an angle. Okay, so you can see it just looks like a lot of little snakes all over my head. So what I'm going to do now is just a little bit of a finish off. So I can do a bit of upside down, but I'll just show you one other trick that I do. And that's just lifting the sides and going over with my head and then coming back to the center. So I'll just show you a couple of those. This again gives lift at the roots and also helps the curls that are on the top layer of my hair that are a bit softer. It helps them to bounce up a little bit. People with the really tight curls don't need to do this because they don't have the same problem at the top that some of us wavy curls have. So I'm just going to go around just for the last little bit, just to finish off. And you can be a little bit sort of more rough with your hair once the cast is nearly dry. Whereas before that, it's the least you touch it, the better. Okay, so that's me. So this is what I look like at the finish, which is very similar to the wet hair look at the start, really, isn't it? But just got a bit of a wet section here. So now I use a piece of, this is actually a sling, and I use that for just breaking out the gel, which is again this scrunching like you do when you're popping in your product. Again, I go upside down. And then break it up at the roots. Again, I do that upside down. Whoa. And this is my curls today. You can see why I'm having trouble with this fringe section, but anyway, that's what happens when you're trying to find the length that works well with what wave or curl is in each section of your hair. So this is part of my process of getting to know that. So this is my hair after my wash day routine today. I hope that's been of help to you. Like you can see some of the things that I do. But the other thing is a lot of people have already been to me to have their hair hydrating lesson and cut, and you know, me sort of looking at the hair, feeling the hair and knowing the products that are likely to work the best in that type of hair. So this is all really good information, but I think if you're having trouble with your hair and your curls not being how you'd like them to be, maybe the secret is coming and having a feel, because that's when I got it. Like I got it in my bones once I felt what the hair needed to feel like, because we can explain it, but it's until you actually know that feeling of, you know, the slip in your hair that you need, the right amount of moisture that you need in your hair. All those things are vital for you to get the best results out of the curls or waves or whatever you have in your hair. So I hope this was helpful, and share some comments below if there's a tip or a question that you'd like me to answer. We might as well be doing something constructive with our time at the moment. So if there's any little problems that you're having with your routine or with your hair and you need a little bit of guidance, I've already had a few people message me with a few little questions. So I just thought this might be a way to open up the conversation about how your hair's going and how your curls are behaving and the condition of your hair. And, you know, again, if you need any products at the moment, they're available as well. Thanks, guys. See ya.